Good morning. How are we doing? The sun is basically in my eyes. Hope we are all good. So how to break the sugar addiction. So sugar addiction, interesting one, because when you look at the types of foods we describe we're addicted to when we call it a sugar addiction, they're normally actually not just high in sugar, but also high in fat. Think of cakes, pastries, biscuits, sweets, etc. Quite often they're high in both of them. Not always, but quite often. If you think of how many whole natural foods are actually high in both of them, very rare do you find many that are high in both. So what is this telling us? Well, actually, is it just sugar? If it was just sugar, we'd be walking out of shops with sugar cubes, sugar coming out of the supermarket, just ramming it down. And that's obviously not the case. There's obviously something else going on there. And sure, sugar is our preferred, easiest source of energy. You know, we don't have to work too hard to digest it like we would with fiber, like we would with protein and even fat to an extent. And that's why it's so rewarding. And then you've got the taste aspect of it, perhaps the associations from living life where, you know, maybe there's some comfort eating in there, emotional background in there where we've been given certain foods when we feel low. There's lots of research around that as well. And now we then associate those foods to feel better, and also the time of day. And this is what I want you to take away from this, is that often when do you have these foods? Often when do you feel addicted or a bit helpless? And it's often in the evening, right? And what I want to challenge you to do is just give yourself permission to have it in the morning, like every day, rather than say I've had a good day because I haven't had any biscuits. Actually give yourself permission to have them in the morning. Morning, Alison. And quite often people say, I don't want them. I don't even want to have them though. I wouldn't want them. I feel like I've failed my day. And this is part of the problem, because we're actually giving those foods, we're putting the foods on a pedestal and giving them power a little bit. If we had them in the morning, and let's just see how you feel. If you don't want them in the morning, don't have them in the morning. Give yourself permission to have them. Now, if you want them, if it comes to the evening, sure, give yourself permission to have one. And just ask the question, how many do I need to be happily satisfied? Like, how satisfied are you after one? Then if you have two, if you want another one, have another one. How satisfied are you after two? What's the difference between one and two? Was the third and the fourth as good as the first? Then go one step further with this. Before deciding if you want them in the evening, imagine having a conversation with a friend. Big decision. You're like, you know, just sleep on it. Give yourself permission to do it in the morning. If you still want to do it in the morning, have it in the morning. Give that a try today. If you find that helpful, it's not going to work straight away, by the way. It might do, it might not, but it's not going to work every day. And it's not meant to be perfect. Imperfect action is key here. And awareness is the first step to change. So I hope that helps. Let me know if you're going to try that. Let me know if you find that helpful. If you think anyone else might find it helpful, like, share it. Any questions on that, let me know. Have an awesome day. Sun is shining. Morning session's about to start, and I'll see you later.